Hi there, I'm Edmund Palmer. Welcome to my free Swedish pronunciation training. In this lesson I want to practice our 7th stop sound, the art sound. I want to practice this sound so that by the end of the lesson you can name, describe and say the art sound. Before we start practicing, I want to tell you everything you need to know about the art sound. Let's start with this. What is a consonant? A consonant is a speech sound which we make by completely or partly stopping the flow of air which we breathe out through the mouth. The art sound is a consonant sound. We call it the voiced retroflex stop. This name tells us how we physically want to make this sound. The following 6 things are imperative to know. 1. Its manner of articulation is occlusive, which means we produce the ad by obstructing airflow in the vocal tract, since the consonant is also oral, with no nasal outlet. We block the airflow entirely with our mouths before we release it. 2. Its place of articulation is retroflex, which means we articulate it by bending the tip of the tongue upward without touching the palate, so it's post-alveolar without being palatalized. 3. Its phonation is voiced, which means we vibrate our vocal cords during the articulation. 4. It's an oral consonant, and that means we allow air to escape through the mouth only. 5. It's a central consonant, which means we produce it by directing the airstream along the center of the tongue rather than to the sides. 6. The airstream mechanism is pulmonic, which means we articulate it by pushing air solely with the lungs and diaphragm, as in most sounds. So the ad is voiced because we use our vocal cords to say it. It's retroflex because we say it by curling up the tip of the tongue without letting it touch the palate. And it's a stop sound because after we've curled up the tip of the tongue without letting it touch the palate, we stop the airflow by letting the tip of the tongue touch the palate. That's when the stop is created. A split second later, we release the airflow. Pause the video and try it. Add. It's time for the exercise. Yes, it sure is. Right here, I have 10 words. 10 words I'm gonna read out loud. All you have to do is say each word after me, and I'll say each word twice. So let's do this. Let's go. Word number 1. Nord. Nord. Lärd. Lärd. Mord. Mord. Fjärde. Fjärde. Vardag. Vardag. Mord. Mord. Bird. Bird. Svärd. svärd, skörda, skörda. And the last word is lördag. Lördag. I'm sure you did a great job and you can practice this over and over again. Can you think of a Swedish word which contains the ad sound? If you can, I'd love it if you wrote down that word in the comment section below this video. By now, I'm sure you're able to name, describe, and say the ad sound. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and watch this series from the start. Next Friday, I'll be back with a new video in my series on LGBTQ+ related topics. Till then, I only want to say 3 things. Thank you for watching, have a great day, and hej då!